Want to see something cool, guys? Just take a look at Unitree's G1 humanoid robot. This robot is believed to be able to do things such as cleaning your house, tidying up the messes, and even loading up the dishwasher. Pretty dope, right? Then there is this B2 robot dog that Unitree also created. Can you believe that it has a water cannon built into it? No wonder it's set to be used for firefighting. This and several other robots show us how hard these robot developers are working to change the world with their robots. Let's take a look at a few of these amazing robots. Unitree's G1. Although a good number of us will be familiar with Unitree's G1 unit, we may not be aware of what is going on under the hood. Looking under said hood, you might be fascinated to find ammo. Also known as adaptive motion optimization, this is believed to be one of the most advanced real-time whole-body control systems that can be found in any consumer level out there in the world today. With ammo working under the hood in G1, you'd be right to say that the G isn't an ordinary machine. No, you'd find that the G1 is actually a robot that can actually understand how to move like a living thing. This may seem like nothing, but you may find that this makes a big difference when it comes to how these robots move. Most robots tend to struggle with complex motion. This is no fault of their own, really. Humanoid bodies are just too difficult to control. This is due to certain technicalities, such as the 29 degrees of freedom, non-linear physics, and other things that come into play when such beings balance flexibility with stability as they move. To fix this issue, older robot designers tried to solve such problems by relying on rigid control systems or motion capture data. Unfortunately, this did not give them that lifelike humanoid movement that they were hoping to replicate. This may be because they only trained these robots on how people move and forgot to train them on how people adjusted in real time. Well, thanks to ammo, it looks like such problems are over. To create ammo, the developers combined reinforcement learning with trajectory optimization. This was done in a way that allows the robot to learn how to move. Perhaps more importantly, it was developed in a way that allowed the robot to learn how to adapt in real time. The first step that was taken in order to achieve this adaptability was to run the system through millions of motion tests in simulation using sim to real learning. This allows the robot to make all the mistakes it needs to make to perfect this ability without damaging any of its parts. This also allowed it to test a wide range of motions, such as picking things up from the ground, reaching up to high shelves, and any other thing that can enter your imagination. Once this is achieved, the designers have to work in order to make sure that these lessons in balance and adaptability get translated into real-world behavior. With that, we can see how ammo is used to maintain control of the robot's entire body. This makes sure that every movement is based on the internal plan, not just isolated joint movements. Remember that ammo allows the robot to do this in real time, meaning that it can also respond to changes in its environment and adapt to unpredictable inputs. Add the fact that you can use it in teleoperation mode so that it can track and repeat your own movements, and it gets even more impressive. Looking closer into what is involved in the makeup of ammo, you'd find that the system makes use of what is known as a hybrid motion synthesis pipeline. This allows the robot to blend human-like arm movements from motion capture data with sampled torso commands so that it can generate new kinds of whole-body actions that were not part of the original data sets given to it when it was being put together. As such, you can say that the robot isn't just imitating, it's actually generalizing as well. With such features, you can say that ammo gives the G1 way more flexibility than anyone ever imagined. Looking at how it moves, its full-body movement seems to look a lot better than older control strategies. It just seemed to outperform anything else that may be out there. Even when it was put into situations that it wasn't trained for, ammo was able to handle it with ease. This shows how the robot is adapting with precision. To make things even more interesting, Unitree trained the robot using a two-stage learning framework. The first being a teacher policy that gets access to all the ideal data, and then a student policy that learns from that in a more restricted setup. This allows the robot to experience what it would have if it was trained in the real world. With such an approach, the G1 may be perfect for many environments because it would have gotten the best training without making use of perfect conditions. With that, you can see how ammo allows G1 to plan and adjust through many tasks that robots struggle with. Add the smooth movements that ammo allows the humanoid robot to display, and you'd find that the G1 may just be representing an advancement in robotics. Unitree's firefighting robot dog. Although they were working on ammo, It seems as though Unitree also had time to work on their four-legged robot dog. Considered to be a modified version of their B2 model, it turns out that it was actually made to help people deal with fires. Apparently, it comes with a cannon that can shoot water or foam at a distance of up to 60 meters at a rate of 40 meters per second. Unbelievable, right? With its powerful joints that are believed to be upgraded at a rate of 170% over the regular model, the robot dog is able to climb obstacles of up to 15 inches. It is also able to handle steep stairs at a 45-degree angle. This makes it perfect gaining access and handling some of the damaged buildings it may get into during the incident of a fire. Add the high-tech gear that is built into it, such as the live video, LAR sensors and communication gear, its built-in cooling sprinkler system to maintain its temperature during the heat of a fire, and swappable batteries that won't damage its waterproofing. And you may find that this may just be the perfect firefighting dog out there today. This may just be the robot dog that could save many lives in many years to come. Lenovo's Lexiang No. 1. Next up, we take a look at Lenovo's first foray into the world of robotics. Just take a look at Lexiang No. 1. Displayed to the world for the first time during the Tech World 2025 event in Shanghai, this so-called Silicon employee wowed the world with its ability to perform a Tai Chi routine. Pretty kick-ass, actually. Aside from this, it showed that it was also capable of other things, as it was able to answer questions during the Quanda by drawing data from Lenovo's system. It worked so well that it seemed as though it was a trained rep. This may be due to the 3 core intelligent frameworks that are used to operate the robot. Thanks to the aforementioned 3 frameworks, you may find that the robot is able to understand and communicate across devices with ease. It is also able to access public and private knowledge across ecosystems, and it is able to perform advanced tasks with autonomy. The robot functions well, with all these features being layers over a secured design. It is also all running Lenovo's hybrid architecture, device, edge.cloud, and network. This allows the robot to carry out the processes of data collection, processing, and AI model training without a hitch. What is even more exciting about Lexiang is that this isn't a robot that was merely built for showcasing. With any luck, we will all be getting familiar with it in elder care and healthcare environments in the near future. It may even be taking part in the Beijing humanoid robot sports games in the summer. This isn't a joke. Get ready to be entertained in 2 of the biggest Olympic stadiums in China during the Beijing Olympics, as humanoid robots will be taking part in events such as track and field, football, gymnastics, and more. Where do you think Lexiang would place in any of these competitions? We don't know, but we sure are excited for what is to come from the world of robotics.